Kobe was 7 weeks old when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. It was a huge shock to me. The challenges with managing diabetes, especially in such young children, and especially with Kobe was, well, and still is, his feeding requirements. He's growing, he's going through growth spurts. It's the treatment and his requirements change every few days. It is really hard. It's not easy, but the pump makes it easier for us.
As an endurance athlete, the CGM is just amazing. So to be able to have real-time live information on my sugar level without having to stop the event to check it is very empowering and allows me to keep my sugar level in a range that allows peak performance for the entire event. And as a diabetic, that's revolutionary.
Prior to being on the pump, my HbA1c, which is my average reading over 3 months, was 8.8, which they weren't happy with. The spikes of going high or being low are what damage your nerves and your eyes and your heart function, all the things that diabetics have to worry about with lack of control.
We have access to other technologies such as the continuous glucose monitoring, and we can keep a really tight grasp on his diabetes. We can keep his levels, or the aim is, to keep his levels at the same levels as a non-diabetic, and we can do that with an insulin pump.
After one Medtronic patient information evening, I was fully committed to getting one of those pumps, and only 3 short months after having mine installed or connected, my brother too now wears one, and both of our lives have changed for the better.
When you're on the pump, you can immediately put in, the formula's already there, and the pump will put in what is the amount of insulin you need to get that down into that lovely, safe, average level.
Continuous glucose monitoring for us has been able to help us fine-tune his treatment. Without it, it was a lot of guesswork. And because his requirements are changing all the time, it has really helped us. I would not cease using it. CGM helps us avoid hypos every single day, every day. And it has just been fantastic. We use it full time.
I think my greatest achievement since using the insulin pump has been the completion of marathons and long distance cycling events, but also probably living life more like a normal person every day. And my greatest achievement, I feel, is yet to come with the birth of my first child in October.
I do not miss having bruises all over my stomach. I do not miss feeling like a pincushion 4 times a day. It's so much easier just to put this cannula in and painless. I feel a lot more confident about going into the future without having diabetic complications. Diabetes, as everyone knows, is 24/7, 365 days of the year, but you can cope with it a whole lot better when you're on a pump.
I would say to anybody considering it, give it a go. Give it a go.
I'd tell someone with type 1 diabetes, and actually I do tell people with type 1 diabetes to get an insulin pump because it will change your life. And I can't thank Medtronic enough for the Medtronic Veo insulin pump.
Don't be frightened of how this actual appendage is going to fit into your lifestyle. There's ways around all of it. I would just say to anybody, you know, the results are just amazing and they prove that it's all worthwhile.